These are the top 10 pieces of content left to be revealed in Path of Exile 2. We all get excited when new information comes out, but we can also get excited by things to come. I created this beautiful grid in the back so you can check with me one by one, and I took the liberty of adding a few extra things you may find interesting. So let's take a look. First one are classes. Okay. Starting with the most obvious one, classes, they have already shown us both the mercenary and the witch. But there are others left, like 10 of them, to be seen, and that is fucking ridiculous. The ones I'm more personally excited about are the Shapeshifter and the Templar. The Templar, with his flail and shield, looks like he's about to send you closer to God, by force. Ascendancies. Nothing has been revealed since the first ExileCon, and there will be 3 ascendancies per class, but the game will launch its beta with at least 1, so we'll have to wait. Ascension. The next one is directly linked, and it's how to actually ascend. The labyrinth is gone, and that makes me really sad. Not because I like that mechanic, fuck no, but I can't deny how much I'm going to miss not having the best NPC Path of Exile has ever created.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation. The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
Let's pray to see him again in this new Path to Ascension. Please. Crafting. Considering that crafting is one of the most important pillars of Path of Exile and its popularity over the years, it is strange that we still don't know much about it besides some basic currency. Chaos, Chance and Transmutation Orbs were shown, to name a few examples, while others like Bal Orbs are still a mystery, even though we saw them during ExileCon. Also, nothing has been said about how they plan to reintroduce the crafting bench, which was initially not going to be in Path of Exile. And now it is. Hideouts. This one is huge, considering that we spend almost half of all playing time inside this zone. They mention a revamp hideout, which will go beyond what we currently have in PoE 1, with a more user-friendly interface and improved visuals. Really looking forward to that. Trading currency and items. We still need to see the asynchronous trade for currency that they talk about. The cost of gold related to player trade, if we are going to list items from tabs like we do now in Path of Exile 1, any UI and description improvements, and so on. All weapon types. There are a few left to be shown if not mistaken, like flails and traps, which is an item right now. Maybe we have a little bit more of them. Endgame and maps. This is probably one of the biggest things Path of Exile 2 needs to do right. Nothing really to say here, more than I cannot wait to see what they have been cooking. Maps passive tree. Doesn't matter if they implement maps or any other source of procedural endgame, some sort of customization will come for both maps or any other league mechanic, but I have the feeling that this is something that will come after the beta launches. Rework leagues. Pretty much self-explanatory. A bunch of leagues from Path of Exile 1 will be reworked and upgraded to fit Path of Exile 2. Bridge has been confirmed, and Delve is something very close to Jonathan's heart. So you can expect some sort of Delve-like league mechanic coming sooner rather than later. Flasks. Are we gonna have some sort of automatization here, like we do now in stealing and in kindling orbs? Are we still going to use diamond, quartz, shade, and so on? I've already seen a few new ones in the demos, like the antidote flask, for example, to remove poison. What else is there? Who knows? Supporters. Out of all the companies making games out there, this one is probably one of the few that deserves our money and support. Show me the packs and I will support you. Guilds. Some questions about guilds have been answered by Jonathan in previous interviews. It's something that won't come right now during the beta, but they will implement it eventually. Hopefully, guilds will be more than just a share stash and a private channel. I want to see guilds bringing huge hideouts to the table, like forts, caves, and castles. where you can see all your guild members entering and leaving different portals during endgame activities. Remember, GGG, that this is a good opportunity to see other people and be tempted to buy MTXs. Take note. League's exclusive tabs. They will be reworked, adapted, improved, we'll have to see. PvP. I know, who cares? But you may if you saw the league I designed it right here. Shameless plug, I know, I don't care. Date for an open beta. A concrete and final date for the beta release in November or December, but a concrete date. I need that ASAP to schedule my days off at the office. You should do it too, and if you have enough money, just quit. PoE is your life now. Damage numbers implementation. Jonathan confirmed that damage numbers will be in the game, similar to how it was implemented in Elden Ring. Small and not immersion breaking numbers next to the health bar. Popular skill gems. I'm not talking about the 274 plus skill gems that are now in Path of Exile 1, but the very few which are super iconic like Righteous Fire, Cyclone, Tornado Shot and so on. Other archetypes. With this I mean information about traps, mines, totems, brands, shape-shifting, aura bots or any other type of archetype we haven't seen yet. Brands, for example, was not going to be in Path of Exile 2 in the beginning, but I remember an interview where they said they may be coming after all, not sure when or how. Party and group search. Is there going to be a group finder? How are they going to improve the old and outdated system Path of Exile 1 currently has? I'm convinced that if done correctly, it will be implemented in Path of Exile 1 as well. Ball skill gems. This may come with a rework Incursion League in the future, or maybe conceptualized in a completely new way. Nevertheless, nothing has been said on the topic, but we can all agree it's a very iconic within this IP and a good addition to skill diversity. Ladder and in-game announcements. A new interface window tracking all the top level players, their classes and their names. A nice extra for those who enjoy a little bit of competition and recognition. Also, a new and modernized look to announcement like we have right now in Path of Exile 1 whenever the character is the first one to enter a zone, when it reaches level 100 or it just dies. Mounts. Are they going to be rideable anywhere? Do you need to tame it in order to ride it? Will it be itemized? So many questions. Pantheon and Bandits. We no longer have the Pantheon nor the Bandit quests. We have instead these new passives from killing bosses. I'm guessing we will receive some sort of tracking interface to check which ones we kill and which are the passives they granted. Codex. This will be an in-game glossary of all the monsters and bosses we encounter throughout the game, with detailed information about their lore, skills, weaknesses and strength, something really common in RPGs. Launch animated trailer. We know there are cutscenes in games such as this one. Can we expect a fully fledged cinematic trailer to hype us up more than we already are, obviously, before the game launches? If you want to see what that could look like, you can check this animated trailer I made about the concept leak for Path of Exile, or this one for a Blight rework. Take care, Exiles, and I'll see you soon, close to Path of Exile release. Un abrazo!